your mind and your thinking on certain things. But some of it I can't really remember in great detail, so it kind of won't make sense, but it does to me. So
I'll edit it crap bits out,
yeah,
don't
I
worry,
do
go on.
apologize. But I remember at one point, when I was younger, my grandmother, sometimes she would take us to see this person. You know, those kind of like you learn when you're older, they're just con artists
Friends.
that making you pay lots of money to believe they can have some sort of healing power or some kind of thing into the future, and like a mystic
Really?
meg. Yeah. So at,
You went to those?
so at this point, I think it had been once or twice we kind of went to see these types of people. It's it was really weird, to be honest. It's just like how do I describe it for the audience? Just yeah, loads of people sitting around while this guy kind of just sees people. But
What are they called now?
sorry,
What are they called now, the people that do that?
con artists, Daniel, con artists.
No.
But so at this point, it was kind of like that kind of thing going on that I remember as a child. But I remember from one of these visits, they were talking about it, and I was staying over. So I'd stay over at my grandma's, especially during the school holidays, with one of my brothers. And so I was staying one night with one of my brothers, and they'd been talking about like this kind of about spirits and ghosts, I guess, this type of thing for a while. And it made me really paranoid when it became nighttime, because you know when people are talking about that stuff, but you're not in the comfort of your own home, you know, with with your mum and stuff, and when you're staying somewhere else where you don't stay often, it just kind of makes it a bit
I
more
understand.
kind of creepy and more uncomfortable. But I was just basically shitting myself going well, when it was going dark and going to um having to go to sleep. Um
Mate, I remember crying at my auntie's house when I was about 10 years old for no other reason other than I missed my dad. So I understand it, mate.
Dan,
I understand it.
Dan, I was about 28 when this was happening.
Oh shit.
No, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
okay.
I would have been about say 11, 12, I think, something like
You're a liar. If you're saying 11, 12, it's definitely like 17,
that.
18. You're like H.H. Holmes, mate. He said 37, he's 200.
Yeah. No, it was, in all honesty, it was about that age, and so we went to sleep one night, and it was just me and my brother, and we sleep in my grandmother's room because it was just one room. It was just a place that my grandmother lived in, and she would sleep in the living room. So we went to sleep, and one point, hand on heart, this is the only kind of actual story that I've got really in terms of ghosts and kind of spirits. But the halfway through the night, and I don't know if it was my own paranoia, but halfway through the night, and I've never felt this before, but the wall started feeling like it was shaking and like I don't know, would you say wobbling? Not yeah, kind of wobbly, like
The wall started wobbling.
yeah, like it wasn't solid. It was just like it was kind of like a wave. It kind of had that motion to it. Um,
Wave after wave.
yeah. So and I started really, shitting myself. Of course.
Did you not wake your grandma up?
No, not at that point. The tears came in a minute.
She's
In a
probably
minute. Don't
robbed
worry.
or something.
So my brother kind of hit me, just to get me to back to sleep. But I jumped. I rolled over him to sleep on the other side, not against the wall. And I guess I went to sleep again for however long, and then I just felt like a vibration in the room, um, and that I could hear something.
Your grandma.
And I kid you not, which is a bit strange. I'm going to say this now because I said I don't believe in, I guess, ghosts and that. But I wake up and I sit up in my bed, and I look straight ahead of me, and she had one of those wardrobes that had a mirror in the middle. And I don't know if things look creepier, old people have kind of more kind of antique kind of furniture,
Yeah.
don't they? But I looked straight in that mirror and I saw a man. I'm not joking. And I just absolutely like shit myself
Your grandma.
screaming. Yeah, I screamed, I shit myself. And I just ran into the living room just saying I can see a man in the mirror. and I told her what had happened.
You started singing Michael Jackson.
The funny thing was, she asked, "What kind of guy did you see? Who did you see? Was it a ghost?" And I go, "It was basically, I just explained, it looked like an Indian guy, to be honest." And that kind of made it even funnier. And they also kind of linked that I was seeing like someone from the past or something, like a great grandfather or something. But from that point, I never slept in that bedroom. I think it would have been, no, I never did ever again, actually. So obviously every summer and stuff, my grandmother would take us, you see your grandparents, I'd stay over, because she lived in Moseley, so it was quite far from where I'm in Birmingham. So we'd always stay over. But from that point, I'd always sleep in the living room. I never slept in that bedroom again. Yeah, it was always great.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but do you know what it probably was? No, I hate to confirm this to you.
yeah.
Is there any? No. Oh, I'm not going to say that. Don't worry. But you literally ran in there and you started. You said there's a man in the mirror.
Yeah, there's a man in the
Did
mirror,
you,
and I'm not talking about
Jamal?
Michael Jackson.
Oh God,
Yeah, but that's just, yeah.
that's
That
crazy.
that is one creepy. But then again, that's what I say. I don't know if it's the mind. So I'm hearing all these things. I'm already a big time wuss as it is, and I'm hearing all of these things about spirits and ghosts, and sitting there while we're seeing these weird people talk about trying to predict our future. Um, and I think it's a combination of that, and then being in a place that you're not, it's not your
Comfortable.
bedroom or your home, so you don't feel that security blanket you kind of do at home. So I remember actually I remember someone told me they kind of, not kind of, they did. They got robbed basically in the house and burgled, and how uncomfortable they felt knowing that someone had
Oh yeah.
been in their bedroom. Not because they had taken anything, but they had been in their personal space, their bedroom and that. And they had been in there and found it really uncomfortable being in their room. And I guess all that build up kind of made me like that because I was somewhere where I was uncomfortable. And I was always a wuss, I gotta
Yeah.
admit that. And I don't know, maybe
Still
it's
are.
just bad dreams, and I just kind of just was shitting myself. I kind of made it kind of happen all in my mind. So I don't know, nothing like that has happened to me ever since. But actually, as we do talk about that, I've got to be honest now when I think about it, and we are talking about this,
You're getting scared now, aren't you?
I'm doing a complete change, aren't I? Sometimes
Yeah.
I do, and I know people say this, sometimes you can feel that there seems to be a presence there or someone there. And this is just going to sound boring and a bit funny, I guess, a bit weird, but sometimes when I'm washing the dishes or something, I'm in the kitchen, sometimes I do look like you can feel that someone may be there. But
Is
yeah,
it your mum?
no, it's not.
Okay. The bit that you got me is when you went, my brother hit me to go back to sleep.
Yeah, he smacked me.